Hi there, welcome to my video. In this video I'm going to show you how to install Windows 10 on any Windows, basically on any laptop or desktop, and the license at the moment is for free, so all you need is just basically you can install it over your existing operating system. That's why I'm gonna show you how you can do that. So for that I'm going to use Google Chrome. I'm gonna browse to or search for that Windows 10 media creation tool that you can see on the top, and then it will give me some link. The first one, I'm going to use this link. It will take me to Microsoft. Now I'm in Windows site. There are a few options like download the tool. This is we're going to click, and then you can find the software download page. It's going to open up a new tab where it will give us two options to install, either for 64 or 32-bit. If you don't know which one you are using, you can click, if you're on Windows 7, you can click on your start menu, come to your computer and right click, select properties, and then it will give you your system's configuration, basically some of them. This laptop is using Core i3 processor, 1.9 GHz, and it has about 4 GB installed RAM. The system type which we were looking for is 64-bit operating system. So in our case we'll be simply downloading the 64-bit. Make sure that your Windows is activated as well. I'm going to close the app, and then I will just click on download the tool now, 64-bit version. Finished downloading, so let's open it up. We can close the browser window, we don't need it anymore. It will take some time, the setup. It's just getting few things ready, then it will basically now it's asking what you want to do. Upgrade this PC now or create an installation media for another PC. So if in my scenario I want to upgrade this PC now to Windows 10, is currently running Windows 7, I'll press next as selected. So started downloading Windows 10. It will take some time. If you want to keep track how long does it take, now it's 9:35. I just started the downloading. What I will do, basically I'm gonna pause the video in a bit, and then I will restart when the downloading is finished. Before you go any further, I would like to remind you to take a backup of your very important files or personal files, either to an external hard drive, cloud storage, or any external media like DVD drives or pen drive. Just back it up, and I will recommend to do a fresh installation. Delete everything what you have in your computer and do a fresh installation. In that way you get more performance, and if there is any bugs or any problems or anything with your existing system, then it will not be present on the new system. So try to back it up, and then that option to clean up your existing system will be given later. And I will restart, recording the video soon once the download has been finished, and it will actually, after the download is finished, it will verify the download, so it takes some time as well. Finished the downloading, now it's verifying. Now it's 9:43 p.m. actually at the time, so it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna pause the video now again. I'll start it once the verification is done. The verification is done. Now it is creating the Windows 10 media, so I haven't pressed any button yet. It's all doing it by itself. This is a really easy process to upgrade your computer to Windows 10. All you need to have is either existing Windows 7 or Windows 8 PC or Windows XP PC. So all you need to do, download is the file and follow the steps. So it will take some time, and after that it will try to update the media where it downloaded, if there's any update available, and that's going to take some time as well. So I will pause the video again. After previous step, now setup is cleaning up before it closes, so it will restart again by itself. There's nothing you need to do. This is the Windows 10 logo, now it's preparing. So after this step, after the preparation is done, the installer will try to update the files, so that will take some time. I'll leave this on for the time being, so it's just preparing depending on your configuration of your computer. It may take faster, it can be faster, it can be slower. If you had an SSD drive installed, which we don't have in our case, it would be a bit faster in order to install and everything. It's already finished. Now we are over 50%. But depending on everything, the setup should be completed within an hour, basically. Unless you are creating, you have created the bootable USB or CD drive using the media creation tool, the other option. If you have selected, then probably you wouldn't be going for that update part if you don't connect your computer to internet. So yeah, it can be a bit faster. Now it's getting the updates, checking for updates. It will take some time. I'm gonna pause the video again. We'll start it once this update process is done. The update part is now done. The installer is getting a few things ready. So definitely all you need to do basically is just wait. The installer will do his things step by step. When it will just need only few times, probably you just need to interact with it to select some options, like for now, just to accept the license terms. Basically, before you accept it, it is advisable to read the whole terms and condition, but I can imagine how many people actually does that. So again, started checking for updates. Now it's showing the percentage. It will take again some time. Even if saying now this may take a few minutes, so I will pause the video and I will start it again once the updates are done. The update check is done. Basically it took a lot of time. If you look at the clock, it's now 11, 11:15 nearly. So the setup is basically making sure you're ready to install. This will take a few minutes, so that's done. Checking the space. Now it's saying ready to install. Now this part, it says install Windows 10 Pro, then keep your personal files and apps, but we don't want to keep any personal files and apps, so we'll change this option. But if you want to keep your personal files and apps, and basically if you don't want to lose or didn't do any backup, just press the install here. I'm going to change what I want. I don't want anything, so it will say nothing. Even you can choose what you want to keep. Option number 1 is keep personal files and apps. Then second one is keep personal files only. Third one, nothing, which I have selected. Pressing next. Again, it's checking for updates, and then it will take some time. Oh, it didn't. It's just making sure ready to install, the enough space. Again, go back to the previous part, and then now it changed, not keep anything. Then we press the install button. New window, it says installing Windows 10. Your PC will restart several times. This might take a while. timer is now on 0%. If it takes longer, what I'm going to do is basically pause the video, or I don't need to. I'm gonna wait actually a bit rather than pausing the video, so you can see actually it's working and there is no more timer left, but the time is now 11:15. Oh, it's actually doing a bit faster rather than checking the updates. It's kind of look like it's stuck at 33. No, it just moved. The PC will restart in a moment now. So now it's restarting the laptop. So that the actual installation can start. Loading files for the Windows 10 installation. This is the Windows 10 logo with the boot up screen. So basically this will keep installing now and may restart a few times. You can see the actual percentages in there. Now it's 1%, but copying files 4%. Total installation percentage is 1%, so it will go to about 100% or before that it may restart. So I have to download now. I'm going to change the settings. The United Kingdom for me. Let's change the time zone. Okay, next. So select your country from the list, whichever your preferred country where you are living. There are like some kind of settings as this is the configuring stage. So instead of use express settings, I'm going to customize the settings. So you can use the express settings and it will install everything by default what it comes in, but I want to customize the settings a bit. I'm not going to go through everything, but you can have a look what I'm basically choosing. You can choose the same, or you can just simply read through, turn on and off everything that you want as you like basically. I'm going to turn this off. So basically after you click next, it starts setting up everything. Still we haven't completed the installation, we're just simply configuring it, and Windows is being installed at the background. At this stage the background basically changes its color. You'll be watching the text, it takes some time as well. So it's getting the updates and advising you not to turn off your PC while it's doing that. By the way, on the side note, if you would like to use an external media while you were doing this media creation tool, if you want to do it on a USB drive, make sure that you are doing it on top of you are using the drive in the system. The system you want to upgrade has Windows 7 or Windows 8 or any other operating system installed on it in other Windows. Otherwise it may not work if it's just a blank hard drive and you are trying to install it in a new hard drive. I tried it and it didn't install. So this next option is like if it's an organization law or you own it. I'm going to skip this. And I'm going to actually type it. Declare HD. Now it's setting up. I didn't make it secure, I didn't do any pin or anything. If you want, you can have your password, make it secure. I just for some reason I just didn't want to put any password in there, didn't want to make it secure, but it is recommended that you put a password every time you want to turn on your computer. You will require a password if you secure it, and that's the better way so no one else can log into your system. But for me, I just wanted to just simply create an account and make it unsecure login, because I wanted it to log in basically in there. I wouldn't have that much vulnerable information in this laptop anyway. I was saying let's start. Yay! Windows 10 Pro has been installed. There is nothing basically that you need that complicated. It's really easy if you'd like to install it. I'm just trying to see if there is any display, if I could change some settings in there. If I'm going to use that one for the time being until I install drivers for them. So this is it. There is Microsoft Store. Oh, it's not gonna work at the moment because I don't have internet connection in there. Or do I? Yep, I have actually. Windows 10 installed the drivers automatically, unlike Windows 7. So we have the marketplace, the Windows App Store running in. There are different apps that you can browse and install from there, usable apps, the daily what you use. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the review of Windows 10, but that was the installation. Everything went through perfect in there. There are some pre-installed apps and Xbox you can connect to. File Explorer, you can see the structure. This PC, I wanted to check like what's it showing. Right, it's now you can see it's Windows 10 Pro. Processor is the same, Intel i3, 1.9 GHz, 4 GB RAM, 64-bit, and that's the desktop one. Windows is activated already. Windows, basically Microsoft is giving free license to Windows 10. If you have any Windows 7 or 8 PC or laptop, you can upgrade for free at the moment. Then they're going to start charging probably from next year, but it's a good operating system. Now it's done. Thank you very much for watching.